Technology, and I'm a co-founder of Kinotech. At Kinotech, we're using virtual reality and motion capture technology to understand the way people move and the muscles they use. So, by a show of hands, how many of you would feel overwhelmed if I gave you a piece of paper with 600 muscles on it and all the movements associated with that muscle and then expect you to memorize them all? Exactly. This is how I felt in my exercise science class. We're given this piece of paper and expected to know it all like the back of our hand. Now, I always thought there was a better way to learn. So I reflect on my experience as a Division I athlete. As an athlete, I've had the privilege of working with other athletes and mentor them through really hard times. During this, I try to help them learn and perform at their highest level possible in the classroom. So in order to do this, I have to learn how they learn. All the people I work with, they learn by doing. Learning by doing in psychology is known as kinesthetic learning. Kinotech is taking this idea of kinesthetic learning and applying it to motion capture and virtual reality technology. The best way for me to describe this is for you to imagine X-ray vision. So, we're taking a 3D model and it's going to be individualized for each individual. You're going to be able to view this in a headset in real time, or after the fact, and a user can go and look at it and look at and understand their own movements. As the individual move, it highlights all their muscles that are involved in that movement. So, for example, if you guys all had headsets on right now, you could look at me and see exactly what muscles I'm activating and the contractions occurring as I stand up here pitching to you right now. So, the market for this. Our first market is to go into education. In the educational market, there's 1,200 programs across the United States that are kinesiology related. We hope to capture 10% of this in our first year. This would yield $8.5 million with $1.2 million in reoccurring revenue. The second market we hope to infiltrate is the Department of Defense. The Department of Defense spends $70 million annually on preventable injuries. Of these preventable injuries, 25% are associated with paratroopers. Paratroopers, they'll get injured due to improper landing techniques. Kinotech can fix these improper landing techniques by using physics to make sure there's not too much pressure on joints. If we were to help this market with only 20% of the individuals that are injured, we could save the Department of Defense $15 million annually. The next market we hope to go into is athletics. Athletics, a conservative $3 billion is spent on sports performance technology annually. Of this $3 billion, we project in our first 5 years that we'll capture $60 million worth of this. The team that's pushing this forward consists of a skilled technical writer who has raised nearly $200,000 in grants in the past 12 months, a biomedical engineer who's already started a very successful software company. We have 2 programmers who are very elite and have years of experience in virtual reality programming. We have an adjunct faculty member in the Department of Kinesiology who's also a sports performance coach, and we have myself who spent the past year learning how to validate every bit of virtual reality software I've been given to make sure it can be used in a wide variety of markets. Currently, we're leveraging funds from the Lever Future Fund, and we're using that to get a cash match from MTI. We're also working with MTI's Technical Assistant Program to draft an Air Force competitive grant. Now, by the year 2020, January 2020, we hope to have a fully commercialized product. In the next 3 months, we're going to be able to validate our entire market by running 3 different studies. 1 for the educational effectiveness, 2 for sports performance technology, and 3 for the safety and usability within the Department of Defense. Now, I'm up here asking today for your help in my market validation. I want to get out of the office and understand my customers and see what they want exactly, so I know what market to infiltrate. I'm Justin Hafner, and I want to thank you very much for listening to my dream of creating kinesthetic learning tools across a wide variety of markets. Thank you very much.